Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. It's been a few days since the last Darkest Dungeon. I apologize for that. It's a byproduct of Entered the Darkest Gungeon coming out, which has taken up a lot of my time, and deservedly so, because that game is fantastic. But I made a commitment to this series, and I'm enjoying it, and we're finally, or at least I'm finally feeling like I'm playing okay, so I don't want to just abandon that now that I've finally started to, feel like I got one over on the game. So, last time, we did fight a boss. I would like to fight another boss, just so I never have to fight a level 3 boss again. At least that's my plan. Do we have a squad capable of doing so? We got Quill, who's more than capable. We got Michael A.L. Fox. Hysterical blindness is dangerous, but not damning. Syphilis is pretty horrible. The Fits is not great. Maybe we'll do a quick level 1 mission first. While we deal with their sanity. And these are units that we're going to use in the future. Not sanity, I guess, but these are units we're going to use in the future, so I don't mind investing in them. Hysterical blindness or syphilis. I mean, syphilis is just flat out horrible for us here, so I feel like that's the right call. I'm not going to upgrade anything yet, because I think if we do a couple more missions and then some conversions of relics, we should be able to get the next level of the... possibly both the blacksmith, like one of weapons and or armor, and the next level of the guild, but we'll see. So if we're going to do a level 1 mission here, I'd like to take the antiquarian if possible. Let's look at our stagecoach. I mean, I sort of don't see why we would keep a plague doctor that is stressed out, or an arbalist that is stressed out.
Useless.
If we're going to make a squad... we should... Well, let's look at what we have here. We have a leper and a hellion. We could put our, antiquarian in the 4th slot, and then put an occultist in the 3rd slot? Yeah. They're not great in the 3rd slot here, because they can't use sacrificial stab unless I invest in them, and they can't use hands from the abyss, but maybe if I put them in the 2nd spot. What I'm trying to get at is that enough damage output and it as a heal? Yeah, okay. So let's take another occultist for now. This will probably end up being a little bit on the shorter side, but it's basically like we need some time in order to kill the diseases of our other units. I don't really want to do a long mission, but admittedly, deeds are valuable. The reason I want to do like a medium mission, or even a short mission, honestly, is because the antiquarian gives us money, but money is somewhat secondary to just surviving. You know what? We'll probably actually occupy the 1st spot here with Mathis, and then the 2nd slot back we might as well use the Hellion for. We could hack if it bleeds, bleed out. Now you got to take the 1st slot. You know what? You're going to move into the 1st slot anyway thanks to point blank shot, so this is totally functional. And then in our 3rd slot we're going to put our healer. It's not great, but it's also pretty much exclusively an excuse for us to get our other diseases taken care of. Honestly, I really like the idea of Mathis having quick draw charm. Better crit chance, better speed, and better speed on the 1st shot, better crit chance on the 1st shot, worse speed after that, but if he gets a quick point blank shot out, that takes one enemy out of the game right away, usually. Then we have a Hellion. We'll just give her extra damage. She'll take more stress damage. And then we'll take something that doesn't give her more stress damage, like maybe extra dodge, lower accuracy. Our occultist is going to get better heal skills. And then if there's anything that maybe lowers stress damage, yeah, that seems fine. Just to compensate for that. Now, an antiquarian, I have no darn idea. Extra protection seems useful because you have no HP. And, I mean, everything else is pretty much unnecessary. Maybe just the sun crown, so you take as little stress as possible. And it is a short mission. We'll take 2 shovels. We'll take a stack and a little bit. I think even 12 food should be enough. And we'll take like 9 torches. And then we'll take 4 bandages in case we bleed. We'll take 1 key. And let's embark. We're on the Warrens, so it shouldn't be too bad. Again, it's not me killing time. This is me requiring an extra week in game terms in order to actually get this done. So we need to explore 90% of rooms. Then we'll fight the boss, probably on the next episode. Free heirloom is good. Okay, I mean, we're fighting 3 enemies. That's not bad. Point blank shot could get a kill. It does. Good start. Eldritch push, I mean, is annoying. Yeah, especially because they sent him all the way to the back, but he should be able to pistol shot regardless. Instead of using a demon's pull, why don't we just throw out a stun? Because we'll never get the opportunity to do that again. Because I don't want my occultist to be up here. And then we'll go for the wicked hack for the kill. Oh, that sucks. I guess we'll go for the nervous stab for the kill. That's not going to be useful that often, but sure. This is actually, I think they might have made an egregious mistake by actually moving my occultist up to the front. He's doing, you know, quite a number on him now. I think he just nervous stab, honestly. Make it easier for us to pick up the kill here. Let's do bleed out. Cannot. Let's do if it bleeds. Totally can. So apparently, the antiquarian gets a bonus whenever you use the antiquarian to look at a curio. So that's what we're going to endeavor to do, is every curio we come across, antiquarian's going to use it. No scouting. That's okay. For example, Eldritch Scrawlings. Alright, antiquarian, it's your time to shine. The Scrawlings forever change the hero. They are now on guard, which is a good thing. Better speed and dodge on first round with no punishments. That didn't give us anything, though. We did dodge the trap, thankfully. Another torch. I don't know, maybe 9 torches is not enough. We've already used a third of them. We've only been to 3 rooms. Okay, pile of bones. Go for it, man. We got loot. The loot has given us an extra 275 gold as a result of us being the antiquarian. And they have dodged. Let's enter our next room. Really lucky with those trap dodges so far. No scouting. This is kind of a boring mission so far, but I guess I should be thankful. I mean, boring is a good thing, as long as it doesn't backfire. Starting to look like 4 bandages might have been a little overkill, too. Look, it's another curio. The sack is empty. No antiques for us. I feel like why wouldn't we just go to the right here? We did take shovels, thankfully. I agree, such blockages are unsurprising. You sound like my gastroenterologist. After I tell him that I only eat KFC. That's not true. I eat Popeyes sometimes. That's not true. We don't have Popeyes in Canada. We do have churches, though. We also have fried chicken restaurants. Okay. We got rearranged. I don't really want to do a point-blank shot on this guy. I took my chances and went for the slice instead, which actually worked. Drums of Doom. I'm only worried about stress on our Hellion right now, so the fact that she did not get stressed there is awesome. Let's just buff everybody with dodge. Nervous Stab doesn't do enough damage to get a one-hit KO, so we got critted. That's not insignificant, and 5 damage due to Blight sucks. It's okay, we got a crit there. It didn't stun, but at least it did crits. I imagine our Hellion goes last. Munch might miss. I'm going to assume that's due to our dodge buff and be very thankful about it. Another unit dead. Now, Mathis should be our last unit to go every time now. So, well, if it bleeds you, super lucky to actually have that work out for us, to be honest with you. And I guess we'll go for the Eldritch Pull. And with you at the front, you are going to be extremely vulnerable. 4 dodges. Again, I'm going to thank the Antiquarian there. Why not heal? Oh, I didn't realize. I thought it was a party heal, which was very stupid of me. We'll finish the job. All right. Honestly, I think we can have our Antiquarian eat a little. And that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Ooh, lots of combat coming up, but that's okay. Probably. In fact, how much food do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all you can eat without getting full, so we'll go with that. This is like our 3rd last combat. Start with a point-blank shot. We got a little lucky that that actually worked. Maybe then we can try a bleed out and see how that works for us. Let's go for the full-on dodge. I only want to use the protect. What do you think about abyssal artillery? Probably a pull instead. I only want to use protect if we're one hit away from death, which could conceivably happen for the next turn. But depending on how the enemies choose to aggro, it may not. Okay, this should be fine. If they bleed us, we have anti-venom anyway. All right. I think we go for a bleed out. 9 to 18 damage, plus 3 points per round for 3 rounds. Oh, big miss. And it debuffs us, like Barbaric Yop. That sucks pretty hard. Buff us for the dodge again. Now we dodge everything. Well, no, we take 0 damage and some stress. A heal for 6 with no bleed is pretty much the best thing we could have hoped for there, I guess, without being able to target anything with Abyssal Artillery. If the Hellion wants to bleed, does not bother me at all. Let's go for a Duelist Advance. And that puts us in point-blank shot range if we can just kill this unit, which should be completely doable with an if it bleeds. Then point-blank shot when Mathis gets to go, which is going to take forever because he's got low speed now. Should be pretty good for us. I don't see a good reason not to continue to buff our dodge. Oh, okay. Lovely. I didn't think that would work out as easily as it actually did. What impact has our Antiquarian actually had for us here? About 1,000 gold. Honestly, that's not very much. No. This is the Antiquarian's time to shine. Mathis 4.0. We could have gotten an extra 275 gold out of that. It's, is it enough to justify taking them? No, but of course I guess the longer the mission goes, the easier it'll be to justify that. This should be easy enough. Kind of feel like why would we point blank shot at this point? We might be able to get 4 kills, although I'm somewhat skeptical. Yeah, we would have needed to crit that one, I guess. We should easily be able to get 3, though. Wow, disregard. We should, with some amount of effort, be able to get 2. That's about as well as that went. We got marked, but not stunned or debuffed. We got bitten. That's gonna blight us, which at least means our occultist has something to do on the next turn. 12 damage heal, bleed or no bleed, that's huge. And let's, buff our dodge, because Nervous Stab is not that good unless it crits anyway. Wow. Suboptimal. Get bitten again. Not blighted. Bitten again. Not blighted. Well, again. This at least gives our occultist something to do. This unit is now dead. Healed for 12 again. He is not bleeding, thankfully. Up the dodge chance, I guess. We could heal the Hellion, but it doesn't heal for enough to be really excited about it. There we go. Another one falls. Wow. I thought that was going to fill up our inventory, actually. Key unlocks a hidden compartment. Not amazing. We've only got one more room to go to here. This could be a little dangerous. Point blank shot should get a kill. It barely did, so I'm glad I didn't rely on the slice. Not that those have a bearing on one another, I suppose. Just avoid getting diseased here. 10 stress. Good. You avoided getting diseased. HP is 12. Do you pull or do you just abyssal? I think you abyssal. And that way you can get 2 kills next turn, maybe if you get a little lucky. Or the Antiquarian could pick up a kill. Whereas the pull would have not really changed that, actually. We would have pulled one unit to the front so they could get killed next turn, but that's not that useful for us. Not as useful as just killing them instantly anyway. Hook where it hurts. Probably a bleed associated with this. No, just high damage. Maybe that's good. Stress, as far as I'm concerned, stress damage is free damage on basically all of these units. We may... yeah, at this point, let's clear corpses. We may at some point want to heal them, but they'll be out of action long enough to maybe get some stress heal on their own. Maybe? Everybody gets a dodge buff. We'll kill the stress unit, which might be ill-advised. And we'll do this advance. I still don't know what Riposte does, but One of these days it's going to work for us. That's a really nice crit. It did bleed her, but whatever. We got bandages. You know what? 4 was not overkill. It ended up being really appropriate, actually. Rare antique. Yes, we will make room for this. We're so close. Drop the shovel. Keep the food just in case. I wouldn't want to starve. Okay, Antiquary, this is for you, dog. The Scrawlings forever change the hero. Tough. Plus 10% max HP. Yo, this Antiquarian's getting buff, dog. Oh, you know, we should have just cracked the torch and kept the shovel, but I'm pretty sure this is our last room anyway. That was easy enough. Let's return to the hamlet. I don't know if we have enough time to knock out the boss fight in this episode, but we'll do some quick little hamlet stuff. Now, some of our units might hit level 3. No, Mathis is still around. That's good. Warrior of Light, plus 10% damage if torches above 75. It always is. Experiences, Religious Visions and Delusions. Runeville sounds like a free-to-play card game. Dud Hitter, minus 3% crit if HP is below 50%. It doesn't matter. You do no damage anyway. Wield Scrounger, extra scouting chance. That's kind of static and independent of your inability to deal damage, so I'd say that's good.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So the syphilis has been cured. I think we should go to our blacksmith. We need 44 to get the next level of weaponsmithing. I think we should convert. Like, convert these to these. We need 8, which means we need to sacrifice 24. That's kind of a lot, but let's do it. Good. And now, next level of weapons. We're not going to be able to get the next level of armor, obviously, and I'm pretty sure that in the guilds, we will not be able to pick the next level of this. We need 84! Oh my god, that's a lot. But we get tons of crests anyway, so I don't feel too bad about that. Let's also come back down here. Let's see who's in our stagecoach right now. Got a Crusader, got another Occultist. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this Occultist, but we have so many that we can probably dismiss this one and take another one. We don't think we really need another Antiquarian. Is anybody else too stressed out to function? Probably this this Apprentice Leper can be dismissed, and we'll get a Crusader instead. And I don't know. Do we have an Abomination down here already? Yes, we do. Let's take a second Antiquarian then. And we could maybe just get rid of this one, but I guess it makes sense to have one high-level Antiquarian in case you need them. For now, though, I think that's going to do it. A little bit of a shorter episode, but we're going to come back and probably just do this level 5 boss fight here. Level 3 boss fight, sorry. And we're going to use... we're going to use Quill. Michael L. Fox still a little stressed out. How much stress? 46... We don't have to take Michael A. Fox. We can take Quill, Montague, Julien, and Smith OTI. No, I think, weirdly enough, we actually need Michael A. Fox on this mission because of the fact that I don't know if the Houndmaster is going to do enough damage. Like, I don't know if... Well, it wouldn't even be the Houndmaster. We'd basically be putting Josh in there. We haven't used Josh in forever. I don't understand Jesters. I got some work to do there. But I think we do need to take maybe one more episode and say, all right, Michael A. Fox, but you just Pleasures of the Flesh or something? If I know my boy. No, there we go. Just hold me for now. Pity that poor woman of the night. Or man of the night, or whatever the night. I guess in the next episode, we may end up actually doing a level 5 mission, because, why not? For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.